Hey, it's Emma from Lua. Thanks for joining me, and today we're diving into the functionality and best practices for the slide layout included in our PowerPoint template. So let's get started. Each header should correspond to a section header found later in your deck. If you have too many sections and content is overflowing, use the decrease font size button to retain proportions. Pay attention to padding as you don't want text to be uncomfortably close to the edge of the slide. Suppose you have fewer sections. Feel free to increase the font size and align center if not already. Edit arrows by double-clicking on them. Move arrows, but hold down Shift to ensure the object snaps and aligns with other elements. Add arrows by holding down Shift and Option on Mac, Control on PC, and then drag. You could also copy and paste, but it'll paste randomly, unlike the previous method that keeps everything aligned. If you have lots of short bulleted items, they'll look better with the two-column layout, as the slide will be more balanced instead of so left-heavy. Make sure the two columns are equal by decreasing text boxes, and if the tabbing is off, simply go to Columns and select two columns to reset the settings. This layout with title only is great for graphics. The blank one is best for full bleed images or images that go to the edge. This layout breaks up the monotony of previous layouts and is good for grouping content within the section, for example, itineraries for different days. Like we discussed in the last video, let's not add extra quote marks at the end. The different quote sizes are jarring, and the single large quote is enough to signify that whatever you put here is going to be a quote. Also, avoid extremely long quotes as they tend to lose their impact. This slide is great for a bold statement introducing content that's to come. If your content has dichotomy like before and after or pros and cons, utilize our contrast slides. They're also wonderful if you have graphics and copy that go together. You can keep It's Always Now or directly edit this slide with your own short and sweet statement. Light slides can be used to introduce a different mood to your presentation. Also, use these if you have tons of copy, since blocks of white text on a black background can be hard on the eyes. They're also good when you have several graphics or mock-ups, perhaps ones with white backgrounds. Don't make the mistake of putting a non-transparent image on a color background, like this. Now, let's move on to the Slides group, housed in your Home tab. Clicking this New Slide button creates a slide with the same layout as the one you've previously highlighted. Clicking on this arrow allows you to select what the new slide's layout will be. I suggest using this method so you can choose the layout that best display your content. Say you populate the slide with content and realize that another layout might work better. Change the current slide's layout by clicking on the Layout button and choose the one you want. If you have a slide or slides you like to duplicate, to change minor content to, or keep the formatting of, you could either select that slide, copy and paste, or under New Slide, select Duplicate Selected Slides. We'll cover this Insert Slides from Other Presentations in the next video. Moving slides around is as simple as holding down your cursor and dragging. If you have a slide that doesn't look like the template, go to Layout and reset Layout to default settings. One final tip is try to put presentation notes and copy in this section below the slide. So unless this is a printed presentation that you're going to leave behind to your clients, and so you need all the information on the slides, your deck should really be just a visual aid that you can speak to, not read from. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to join and comment in the Blue Marketing Chatter group, and I'll see you next time.